Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to solve another very important lead code SQL problem, which is rising temperature. So this is very popular SQL interview question because it is self-join data comparison, comparing current row with previous row using DATEDIFF in SQL. So in this video I will explain everything step by step. So let's start. Okay, so yeah, problem statement here, like in this question, gives us one table called weather, as you can see here. So this is the table, name of the table is weather, and which have some records. Okay, so now let's understand the column which is given in this particular table. So here you can see this is the ID column. So ID column had unique ID for each row. Okay, this is the row, so you can see the each row have their own unique id. Got it? Record date. So record date, this store the data, like store the dates and that particular id, and temperature store the temperature of that particular date. Got it? So what does the question ask? So question asked, find ids where temperature is higher than previous day. Okay, question asks the temperature is higher than previous day. Okay, that means compare to temperature with yesterday temperature. Like sorry, today's temperature with yesterday temperature. Okay, so yeah, if we are comparing temperature today and yesterday temperature, then we can find out the uh, answer which question asked. So now let's understand the data first, then we can move on further. For example, day 1 and day 2. Okay, so as you can see, so day 1 is this, the temperature is 10. Day 2, this date, 2/1 2015, and temperature is 25. Now let's compare. So assume this is the 2 days temperature and this is the previous day temperature. If I compare the 2 days temperature, like 25 is greater than 10. Yeah, this is condition is true. ID equal to 2 comes in our output because this is the our output. Okay, because this is the temperature is greater than previous day temperature. I hope you are clear. Okay, so now let's compare the day 2 and day 3. So this is the day 2 and this is the day 3. Okay, so let's compare. So day 2 temperature is 25 and day 2 temperature is 20. If I compare, is day 2 temperature is greater than, sorry, day 3 temperature is greater than day 2 temperature? No, this is because 20 is less than 25. So that's why condition is false. So we do not include in our answer. So this ID will not be included in our answer. Okay, now let's move on further. Day 3 and day 4. So this is the day 3 temperature and this is the day 4 temperature. Okay, let's compare. So day 3 temperature is 20 and day 4 temperature is 30, because 30 is a greater than 20. So it means that condition is true. Condition is true, it means id equal to 4 comes in our output. Okay, so we got two ids, which is id number 2 and id number 4, which has greater temperature with their previous temperature. I hope you are clear. So the important observation here, like now think carefully here. We are comparing one row with another row. Okay, because this is the first row and this is the second row, and we are comparing both the row with each other. So I hope you understand this very clear, because inside the same table, as we know, as you also know, that that means we need a cell. Okay, That's why we need a self null. So why self null? Because today's weather and yesterday's weather, because today's weather and yesterday's weather both are in same table, and we are comparing the both the rows in a same table. Okay, so b is join the table with itself. So main logic here, like our logic is find rows here. Date difference is exactly 1 day, and today's temperature is greater than yesterday temperature. So this is our main logic here. I hope you understand very clear. So now let's move on to the query part. So first, we, as usual, we always write it down. Select w1 dot id. Got it? So w1 dot id means that we need to current day id in output. We want to current day id. This is our current day id. Okay. From from whether w1. Okay. So it means that first copy of the table is current date. Okay. So this is the first copy of the table. Okay. Now let's apply the join whether w2. What does it mean? It means second copy of the same table, which is previous day. This is self join. This is called the self join. This is the self join. So now let's apply the date condition here on date diff, which is the w1 dot record date, comma w2 dot record date equal to 1. What does it mean? It means simply, is W1 exactly 1 day after W2? It means that we are finding out the difference. Difference. For example, this is the 2 days date, and this is the yesterday. Like, yeah, previous day date. Matlab yesterday date. So if the difference between today's days and yesterday days is equal to 1, if today's date and previous day date is equal to 1, it means that it means that w1 exactly 1 day. Okay, then we can apply the where condition, where w1 dot temperature is greater than w2 dot temperature. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means this condition will check, is today's temperature greater than yesterday's. Okay, it check, is today's temperature is greater than yesterday's temperature. Okay, so now let's run w1 dot temperature, unknown column here, temperature. Select w1 dot id from weather w1, join weather w2, on date different w1 dot record date comma w2 dot record date equal to 1 and w1 dot temperature. अच्छा, temperature spelling of temperature is sorry, temperature. Yeah, fine. So now let's dry run. So in a first step, what we have to take a two copies of same table. Okay, first we are creating two copies of same table. We have created two copies of that particular table. Okay, after that, after that, using this statement, we have applied that particular condition and matching the pairs. Okay, matching the pairs, it means that current date is Zen 2, Zen 2, Zen 3, and Zen 4, and previous date is Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3. And step 3, compare the temperature. After finding the difference, we will compare the temperature like for the current date like 25 and 10, which is greater, yeah, condition true. After that, then answer will be id 2. Okay, after that we will again compare, which is the 25 and 20. So 20 is greater than 25, no, condition is false. Okay, move on further, skip. Now compare, 30 is greater than 20, yes, condition is true, id will be 4. So the final output will be 2 and 4. So yeah, so the final revision of this problem is self join date difference. Okay, and comparing the current row with the previous row, and temperature comparison, and SQL interview logic as well, we have already discussed. So yeah, let's submit. Okay, accepted. So, guys, this was the complete explanation of the rising temperature. I hope you are understood the concept clearly. If this video helped you, like the video, share with friends, and subscribe to the channel. And comment which SQL problem you want next. See you in next SQL tutorial. Thank you for watching.